Si Barbie.
Thank you ha. Thank you talaga na pumunta kayo dito.
Of course.
Go fix mo na.
I'm Vicky, congrats po. So yung question ko lang kasi before, yung mga unang years po ng wish ko lang, so more storytelling lang po tayo. Then, paano po nag-come up po na habang storytelling, ngayon meron na pong mga acting po, parang sigilan po natin ng mga ganong act.
Yes, so actually that's how we started in us. We started granting little wishes, simple wishes, and then of course we had to grow with the audience. So we had to give grander things. We had to grant bigger wishes. Tapos syempre, we always try to adapt kasi ang dami na namin naging katapat because it's not just enough for us to perhaps grant wishes, but we also have to survive as a program. So we were up against horror show, may variety show, may talent show, may drama, kung ano-ano yung naging kalaban namin. And then now naman, yung katapat namin, it's more really crime stories and dramatization. So we have to sort of adapt to be able to compete. And also at the same time, we don't want to lose our franchise, which is granting wishes. So we thought this would be, a perfect medium for us. We get the really compelling stories, tapos dinadramatize namin. And then after that, we still grant their wishes in the last portion. So that's our format right now. But we have to keep changing, we have to keep evolving, we have to keep growing as a show. Which is why I'm not saying that this is already the final format, we can still adapt. Yes, so.
Then ano na lang po, last question, ano po yung recipe ng, or recipe tuloy, kumbaga nung hindi, ano po yung recipe yun, kumbaga,
Time ko yan!
okay, sorry. Ano bang meron or recipe po na meron yung wish ko lang, bakit ngayon tumagal na siya ng 16 years po?
I think it's really the staff more than anything else. As you can see, like June, she's been with us since when we started, and then everyone always wants to come back to the show. They all, get promoted, tapos na-assign sa iba-ibang show, nabibigyan ng bagong challenges, but at the end of the day, they come back to the show. And we've also had, like, yung mga segment producers namin, they've been with us for many, many years. And you can tell that kahit binibigyan sila ng racket sa ibang show, pinipili talaga nila yung wish ko lang. I guess it's really the dedication, yung passion nila for the program. And I think that's one thing that's hard to replicate. Kahit na, let's say, magkaroon ng ibang similar programs, it's really the passion of the staff, which is why I'm so grateful for the staff. I have a great staff that's really totally dedicated to Wish Ko Lang. And kaya ang mga Christmas program namin sobrang saya eh. Kasi talagang mga homegrown lahat sila. And I guess the other secret would really be, it's really more the audience. Kasi I think hope and kindness always sell. Siguro kahit na may mga dramatization kami, we still end on a positive note, and I think that always rings well with the audience.
Kalasan na po. Nung sa po ng 16 years, ano po yung makapagbigay po kayo ng story po na talagang tumatak po sa inyo na talagang sobrang po yung nag-love down kayo dahil sobrang touching po talaga yung story?
Siguro, maybe I would say we've been around for 16 years, and the story that still remains my favorite would be the first story I've done for Wish Ko Lang, 16 years ago when I joined the show, which is the story of Leo Mio. Isa siyang sikat na DJ. In fact, he came out pa in a book with Madonna. Sikat siyang DJ, pero Filipino siya. But he's half French, half Filipino. And then his parents had to separate kasi yung nanay niya French and his mom wanted so much to go back to Paris. Then yung dad naman had his own career going for him, so he had to stay here. So medyo nagkawalay sila ng ilang taon, and then we reunited them. We left without even knowing if we'd ever get this family together, pero talaga nagpursige, yung staff, talaga they worked double time, and we were able to get the family together. I think that was very touching for me, because it was my first experience. It felt very raw, and I was really part of the whole journey. We went there, talaga with just a prayer, and really a lot of hope that we're gonna find them and get them together, and it happened. Kaya yun siguro yung pinaka-memorable for me. But there's so many, para ang dami kasi cases na nagawa namin, but that would really be the most memorable for me.
Thank you po, congrats.
Thank you so much.
Miss Vicky, question. 16 years is a very long time. Tapos pagka sinabi kasing wish ko lang, parang ikaw na agad ang naiisip ng mga lahat, no? Ikaw lang talaga. Pero was there a time na sa 16 years na yon na parang naisip mo na siguro kailangan ko na i-pass yung baton o ano? May na ba?
Never. Yes, never. actually, what's always really been in my mind is, ano ba ito pwede natin gawin para mas tumagal pa yung show? Kasi syempre, I must admit to you, there were times na na-challenge kami. Kasi, di ba, we're up against competition and there are times that, we really have to work extra hard, super tumbling, and then eventually naman we succeed. So we experienced these things also. But yeah, I've never thought of that. Yeah, we always think of how we could make the show stronger. Kaya ngayon, that we're 16 years, we thought of siguro making our wish granting more bongga. Tapos gusto namin palakasin pa yung program, palakasin pa yung storytelling, gawing mas nakakaantig. We want to do so much more with the show. We want to experiment with other formats as well. So, but we keep brainstorming because we always want to stay current. We always want to stay interesting to the viewers. And of course, do the thing we're here for, which is to help.
Ano yung sa tingin mo yung parang pinaka malaking response o reply ng audience na na-receive ninyo na talagang, kailangan namin i-continue talaga to. Kailangan namin. Ano yung mga na-receive nyo ng mga gano'n?
Actually, nakakatawa pero I think maybe one of the best compliments I've ever heard is that, alam mo, pag napapanood ko yung wish ko lang, parang feeling ko hindi ko na kailangan magsimba. Parang nakaka-touch. But of course, I'm not saying na substitute kami, di ba? Marami akong friends na pare. Pero nakakataba ng puso when you hear comments like that. So, yun siguro, and the fact alone that we're still alive after 16 years. Dati, may magulang nagsabi sa isang staff namin na tatagal yung show nyo ng 7 years. Pero talagang 7 plus more pa ang tinagal namin. And we're just so blessed. We just find it really such a blessing that we're still around. We're one of the longest running programs of GMA. And it's a reflection also of the audience. Kasi this is the kind of show that the audience probably wants to watch. It's, a story about kindness, about families who struggle but survive. A story about people who hope and get what they want for in life after a lot of hard work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Miss Vicky, yung first question ko, how do you get po ba yung mga stories na pinipicture nyo sa show? And paano nyo iniiwasan na hindi siya maging duplicate sa ibang shows ng GMA? Like, meron tayong kay MJS, Magpakailanman, Tadhana, and may chances po ba na yung story na na-feature sa inyo, pwede rin ma-feature like sa Magpakailanman or sa Kapuso Mo, Jessica?
Yes, in fact, that happens a lot, no? Na, sometimes yung na-feature namin, minsan binabalikan ng ibang program, or sometimes nung hindi pa kami drama, dinadramatize din nila. So, but it happens like after many years. And sometimes we also like doing follow-up stories, like stories we've done before. That's what I've actually been campaigning for. Na minsan, nagtataka ako, ano na nangyari sa case study natin na super laki ng boobs and then she couldn't do anything, she couldn't do the normal things. Balikan kaya natin. Yan pala binabalikan na ng kabilang ng ibang program, gano'n. So, parang here naman, it's a lot of story sharing as well, but we make sure that it's still fresh, that we still offer something new. And of course, when it comes to choosing our stories, it's really the staff that chooses. We receive a lot of letters, but maybe more now because dati sako-sako yung mga dumarating sa amin. Ngayon, it's more email, then also word of mouth. It's also like, yung mga nagte-trending na stories. But of course, since we're a weekly show, we always want to stay current. So we always want to introduce something new. So sometimes we also don't depend on whatever is just trending in social media. We also try to create our own. We also look for our own stories na talagang unang mapapanood dito sa Wish Ko Lang. And we found a lot. And sometimes magugulat ka na lang talaga sa mga story. Isipin mo, ang dami ng pinagdaanan. Tapos, oh my God, ito pa, talagang wow. So minsan, mas grabe pa sa mga nababasa mo sa mga libro or napapanood sa sine. But that's how we find our stories. And it's talagang high standards we set for stories. Sometimes it's not enough, that it's interesting. It also has to be very watchable. It has to be relatable also. And it has to be very inspiring as well. It's something that maybe I wish that we can really grant. And I wish that siguro hindi enough sa amin na mag-grant namin yung wish. Minsan may follow-up pa. Like, it's not enough na iuwi namin sila sa probinsya. Pagdating nila doon, ano yung hanap buhay na gagawin nila doon? Saan sila titira? So it's not just a matter of just granting them that particular wish that they want to go home to the province, but following up and seeing to it that they'll be in good hands when they get there. Kasi ang hinahabol namin long term, hindi yung basta one-shot deal and that's it. So,
And one last thing po, ano what made wish ko lang nag-staying power niya na naging 16 years? Kasi ano yung mga tumapat din na similar programs na tinapatan niyo yung wish ko lang before. Pero lahat ng mga yun, yung mga tumapat na wala, pero ang wish ko lang nandyan pa. So ano yung naging staying power ni wish ko lang?
siguro I would say, thank you, Jude, I do this. It's the sincerity of the program to help. I think we don't see this as just a program na, sige, kailangan natin magsagot ng story, kailangan magsagot ng script, edit, shoot, tapos na may itaas tayong show. For us, it's really more the passion. We're not even after the awards. The awards just came na lang accidentally, but it's really more, I think, the sincerity of the show to help. The drive also, parang yung mga tao dito sa show, parang never say die. Minsan, ay, hirap na, pero sige, fight pa rin, you know. I think we all really help each other. We all feed from each other's energy. When someone's feeling down, we help each other up. And I think it's really the team spirit that is really hard to replicate. It's the heart. It's really the kind of heart that our staff has. And that's what I'm really grateful for. I really feel so blessed because of that.
Thank you, Miss Vicky.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Miss Vicky,